Guys, welcome. We are doing snakes only. So, as you can guess, there are 2 snakes in the game. When you end your turn, please only have these on your team. All food is allowed. Buy, sell, pill, whatever else you want during your shop phase. And yeah, go crazy. Salsa are allowed as well, and I'm probably going to be doom rolling for those. But, yeah. First, I'm going to change background and stuff, because that is broken for some reason. Oh, actually, wait. I'll do it in a minute. I'm going to make sure I actually get a turn out first. I don't care enough about this. I want to find slots. All I'm interested in. Alright. That'll be the upside down stinkers. Basically sloth only until you get snakes. Yeah. Let's see. What's a good place for snakes? The jungle. And what's a good hat for a snake? I want to say Halo. I have no idea. Robot mask. You know what? I just want this. I want this honey egg. Alright. There you go. First fight. Slugman. GG. And sub. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good day. Level 2 mouse first. I mean, you can do it to get some apples, but like, again, if we're just looking for tier 6 stuff, then it's going to take a while until we get there. It's like, I don't really care about having apples. I'd rather just buy canned food when I'm looking for stuff in the shop there. Or maybe freezing pills for, like, eagles or something. But, yeah, no, I'm not going for combos yet. Eventually, I will start freezing guinea pigs, because those are great for combinations, but I want to look for a sloth. I never get a chance to just doom roll like this, so yeah, I'm doing it. Do you have the sloth achievement? I don't. I don't, but I have the regular sticker. I just haven't had a, a level 3 win. Is this NL Simulator now? What do you mean? Why'd you make fun of another creator like that? What are you talking about? What did I do? Just doom rolling? What? NL didn't invent doom rolling? That's what he does? Oh, I see. Well, I respect it. Come on. I need to look. I need to look. You like how some of the ants sits on the ant's butt. Yeah, I do like how they're not all on like the heads. Some of them are on like the back and other weird places. It fits. On Ham, you won the green Oni lobby? You had Grizzly, Reindeer, Eel, Nyala. That is definitely like the ideal team. I think that would be my dream team. Or maybe like with a... What is it? A raccoon instead of the reindeer. I could see those being kind of like a rock, paper, scissors type thing, where one is sometimes better than the other, but yeah, damn. Congratulations. Okay, I may start freezing guinea pigs if they come back again. Oh. I kind of didn't want them that early. I still wanted to like roll with a mostly empty shop, but I'll take it. I should make a raid alert. I did think about it, but I didn't know what to do. I need to like remake a lot of alerts, honestly. It is on my list, but I do struggle getting through some of these things. Also, what is happening? My, like, OBS chat box is too small, so I can only see, like, 3 messages at a time. Egg jungle combo is interesting. I think jungle suits the snakes. I couldn't find a hat that suited the snakes, so I just chose egg. Because why not? Kind of tempted to just buy avocados until, like, the end of the game. I'd rather have more money, like, next tier anyway, so I think that's not terrible. Yeah, I'll keep freezing these while I'm rolling. Yo, this chat box is too small too. Yeah, God, I actually, like, have massive problems when it comes to, like, trying to do predictions and stuff, because for whatever reason, it's really zoomed in. It's like I have to make half of... Because right now I use a double monitor setup, and I have, like, half of it is my Twitch dashboard, and the other half is OBS. And then now my chat is like half of OBS, because if it's any smaller, then I can't like read and interact with it properly. But it works. It's good enough. Yours goes blurry when you're not mousing over it. Really? That doesn't sound great. I would hate to have to like, you know, move my mouse off screen every time I want to like read chat. Okay, so I still have 2 turns to try and find another guinea pig. Because, like, I could combine next turn or the turn after, and I might be able to get an eagle and then pill that into a cobra or a snake. But, like, what is that? That's like a 1 in 9 chance followed by a 1 in 5. Which, you know, well, 1 in 10 followed by 1 in 5. So, you know, not insane. Pretty low odds. I may just wait for the triple combination when I'm actually at, like, tier 5 so I can directly find tier 6s. Just rolled 10 times with 0 avocados. Well, I'm looking for these now. Unless I keep buying every avocado I see. I kind of don't mind just pushing all of my money, like, as late game as I can. Just keep rolling avocados after avocados and then end up with, like, 30 gold when I get to tier 6. Could be nice. These sneaky boys are going to take a while to get. They are, yeah. Alright, I'll buy cans. We're going to need some cans, too. Definitely don't need that. Don't need a regular pig. Need these guys. Another can, sure. Why not? I can just buff these up for no reason. Avocado, fine. I think I lost money that turn. I don't think I got as many avocados as I had last turn. Oh, someone has a sloth? They do! Coffee Bandito! Congratulations! He actually found an early sloth in this. Is actually like the best time to get one of these. And sloth in this lobby is actually just good. Because whatever you run at the front is going to have, like, you know, like a snake at the front isn't going to do anything anyway. So having an abilityless sloth that you can just scale up from, you know, way earlier, actually not a downside. Sloth only for like 1 turn. I mean, it's probably going to be a bit longer than that for most of us. Someone may get lucky and find some early other stuff, though. Can I find another... maybe I leave these. I don't know, that's one combination. What I may do instead then is, like, go for one combination here, and then just, like, roll and pill eagles. I forgot the eagles existed, and that may be better than looking for these combos. But it depends. It depends when I can find the third one here. 3 combos, no eagle. You actually went for the eagle? I'm sorry it didn't work. You've lost 1 HP to the sloth, but that doesn't matter. Yeah, it's going to be a bit rough, like... You don't want to be the one to face it, but I am so glad it's here. Oh wait, Cyberin, you have a frozen eagle. Face your snake? No! No, you have an early snake? Early eagle, come on. Well, it's not an early eagle, it's a regular eagle, but give me a snake. There we go. Amazing. Try for one more. One more combo. No. Oh, I could have done that first. I had like a thing. I'm just playing badly then. Alright, I'm just gonna leave this, I think. I'm gonna roll for more stuff. Can maybe buy a pill that. Not buy a pill, just do the thing. Anyway, I think I'd like to get some melon on there. I may buy an avocado for now. Buying and selling, that's fine. Love this, love that. Don't need salads because I only have 1 of these. But let's see. Yeah, there you are. Cyberan with his 8-8 potato snake. Early too. Free Shabakadu. Sometimes I want to get back into, like, I don't know, keeping on top of memes and stuff. But I feel like they're all on TikTok now, and I don't want to be there. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to leave that, I think. Let's just buy both of these. This is fine. Buy both of those. Still hoping to find a pill at some point, but next turn I can actually, like, look for better things. Could maybe do that, but I think I would rather my front line have melon. Everything else, potato might be better, but... It also depends what happens late game, because maybe everyone's going to have, like, super massive cobras, and the snipes are going to be doing, like, you know, 30 plus damage. I actually don't know what the cap is. 60% to 50. You got a snake from a pill. I actually completely forgot to, like, pill other eagles. I was just like, oh, I'm just going to go all in on trying to buff this guy. There's a cheetah. There is. Kitty, why do you have a mantis? There should be no mantis. All snakes, sloths, and cobras. Alright. I'm buying and selling stoats. It may turn into something good. And that might still be something good, actually. Okay. Let's see if I can find a pill. I'm gonna leave the turtle for a while. Oh, I have to. I need to sell this. Because then I can get, like, loads of stats on these. Okay. Excellent. Buy sells. Could maybe get another trigger on one of these, but I don't need popcorn. I'd rather just make these very large. The shop of snack. Yeah, the sad thing is, I think Cobra is going to get a lot better than Snake very quickly. So I'm wondering how much I invest in snakes here. Chunkier sloth. He's getting quite large, but like, look at some of these. These are also like popping off, and that's already level, it's already level 2. Oh no. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's have a profitable turn. Oh god, they're spreading out so much. Let's buff you. And there is a cobra, and there's also a walrus. Buy this, freeze all of these, and then next turn I'll work out what I'm doing here. Let me just throw that to the front, actually. That's like too likely to die to snipes, and it doesn't do much damage by itself, so I might as well use it to get another trigger on a snake. I'm just gonna leave that where it is. Peanut time, yeah, I've got one. Again, I don't know how good it's actually going to be. I feel like snipes are going to be everywhere, and like, unless it's just my front line with the peanuts, then might not really get much value out of that, but, you know, I'll take one. We'll see. Oh, nice snipe. Pretty sure I'm safe now. I'm very sorry, Terry. At least you're still in, like, 4 HP. Pretty safe. Okay. One of these 3, ideally. Cool. Maybe actually the best hit. Happy to see that. Alright, let's do this. I need to get stats on here as soon as I can. Don't know if it's worth freezing that. Yeah, I don't think it is. I think turtle might be worth something, so I'll freeze that again. If I can just pull that onto the frontline cobra. Could be good. It's just a maybe, though. Again, potatoes are definitely going to be strong against regular snakes. I don't know how amazing they're going to be against cobras, but they may still end up being better than melon, because it does block 2 things. 0 snakes or cobras. That is very rough. Oh no, there's still a few people with nothing. Yeah, I saw you there. Okay, Pog is still going. I guess I continue to buy sell these. I want more cobras though. No. I mean, yes, maybe buy sell this, end on snake, freeze the thing. I won't be able to buy the pizza, but I think I'm okay with that. Alright, swap these around, send it again. I'm going to be trying to level the cobra before anything, I think. What I may do is chocolate on here, combine that into this one. And then, you know, keep buy selling with my other slots. But, like, I want to combine these as well at some point. I think, like, late game, I want to have 2 large regular snakes and 2 large cobras. Because it's probably going to be too much of an investment to try and get a cobra, like... Well, multiple cobras to level 3 and very large. Because, you know, snakes, they don't need stats. They don't need much to work. But this does. It needs to both be big and be high level. Oh, yeah. I have a large team. Still nothing? Oh, no. I'm actually so sorry. This is not a snake. It's like almost a snake. Another one of these. What have you got? Another cobra. I like it. Do I just buy that? Buy it as it is, and then buy sell blue ringed octopus after combining some snakes, maybe? Okay. I'm gonna throw this to the front now, I think. Yeah. Let's do that. I'm probably going to end up, like, unfreezing this turtle, though. I feel like I'm just not going to use it properly. Can cats be in that build? Not in this build, no. No, this is a snake build. Why are there cats? Please, that's just cheating. That's just trying to get, like, big stats. Stop. Sell the cats. 2 cobras, but one is 31, 33. Okay. And you lost HP to them? Yeah. I know. I'm sorry that happened. Where do I put this? I guess I can find it on there. I get the most value, but... You know, that's only in, like, saving stats. This one levels up faster if I do that, but... I don't know how much I care, to be honest. Yeah, just throw it in there. And do that. Take a potato, maybe? Just have one bit of extra protection. Freeze that for extra levels or something if I find a pill. I did. Stats too. These are both great. Don't know if it's worth pilling fire ants, because it's like targeted attack on these guys. But it's still kind of expensive. Oh, actually, yeah, I've been buying cans, so that's like 9 gold. Sorry, 9 attack for 4 gold. That could be good, but I'm going to leave it, I think. 5 cobras, never had a snack and snuffed out. Oh no. Died from cheater. Wait, are they still cheating? Yeah, wait, why are there just random things in the team? That was a cow, unless they had like popcorn. I didn't see. It may have been like a popcorn thing. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna do this first. I'll just keep the cow frozen for now. And wait. There we go. Alright, we got another cobra. That's nice. Just send that, I think. Leave it. Leave it. There are better things to pill. Like, we have, like, mammoths and stuff in here as well. Like, it's just... I'd rather have just, like, everything. HP and attack, even if this is, like, slightly more stats overall. What's the current gimmick? Snakes only. Cobra and snake and sloth, which we have 1 right here. No, there was a cow in the build. Okay. Oh, according to cow statistics. I don't know. I don't know, okay? Maybe they had, like, popcorn into some, like, an orca. And then something after that. You know? Orca, eagle. I don't know. There's potential. Point is, I didn't know what happened, so I was not going to attack too hard yet. Anyway. There's no point leveling whatever I keep at the front. But I don't really know what to do with the rest of these. Like, do I just stack on there, or do I try this one? I don't want this to be my front line, but, like, my peanut one is also my highest level guy. Alright, I'm going to stack this. I'm going to try and make that level 3 for anything, I think. Just make it very, very large. Yeah, get big. And I'd rather... I'll save that, actually. I think that's fine. Orca stalk cow. Exactly. Not that they can actually do that. I don't know if the stalk was in the pack, but... it might have been. Fun fact, Keenoe posted a 5-of-a-kind snake video in July 2022. The funnest of fun facts, yes. I posted a lot of things on the VOD channel. Which I'm actually going to be a lot pickier about now, I think. I had no idea what I was going to do with the VOD channel, but now I'm thinking I may just use it as like a highlights thing. So instead of posting everything from every stream cut up, I'll just like... just save the better runs. Alright. Let's do this. And level you again, and then roll love all of these, I think. I'm freezing the pill, not for the eagle, but maybe I'll find something else that's, like, worth it. I don't know if the best fish is. Yeah, let's just unfreeze it again. I'll find use somewhere, I'm sure. Yo, Keenoe, how are you still on 5 hearts? Your luck is so good. I mean, I have a decent team. I feel like I've been doing pretty well in most of these fights. There he is! It's the sloth guy. And yeah. I'm sorry. At least it was still on 3 HP. You love the VOD feel? It's honestly your comfort show. I just don't know what to do about it, because I get so many, like, again, I know people that are, you know, unhappy with something are more likely to complain, and people that are enjoying it aren't going to say anything, but I get a lot of, like, semi-hate comments about how, like, I don't know, it's like clickbait and stuff when I say, I don't know, if like whatever I use for the title isn't the first run in the video, and I don't know, it's just like, I just don't know what to do about it. I'd rather get like melon on this probably. It's so big. I'm keeping these frozen, but I don't know. Bedfish is not better. It's like 4 gold. 4 gold for a 4-2 buff. It's not insane. It's kind of okay, but like, yeah. Clickbaiting is the bread and butter of YouTube. People complaining about it living 20 years in the past. Sure, but it's just like, I don't know. I don't really get much from the VOD channel, and it's like, I don't like it stressing me out. And people complaining when I'm posting, just trying to post my VOD. So it's like, oh, what do I do? Do I just like post, you know, the full uncut VOD and just call it, you know, Keenoe stream dates? And just leave it at that or whatever else. It's just too much. Like, I don't know what I'm doing with it, really. Yeah, I forgot about stoats, actually. That could be easy levels for these. I already have the pill ready here, so I'm fine with that. And then I can buy sell both of these and end on the other guy. Cool. Alright, so I'm going to start pumping one of the other things here, because they don't need it. I think you can be my frontliner now, and I'll try and, like, level you. So... yeah, let's do it this way. You can timestamp to get some less hate comments. Oh, I do. I literally timestamp every every video. But it's like, I imagine it's a case of people watching on TVs or something, so they can't actually easily skim through things, maybe. And ignore the complainers. You already put timestamps in each run for the video, which is more than enough. It's easy to say that, but it's really hard to not let stuff like that get to you. So it's just a case of like, the safest thing I can do is just not read the comments, which I don't like doing, you know? Like, I want to be able to like skim through the comments sometimes and respond to stuff, but like, yeah, it's not nice when you do and suddenly like force you to have a bad day. Anyway, see you later, Froggy. Thanks for coming. Hope you enjoyed. The comments on a TV though. Oh, look, I don't know. Honestly, I don't really know who comments on YouTube in general, because I definitely don't. You know, not judging, but I just like, I've always been in, like a lurker online. And yeah, I don't comment on much. Anywhere. But you can turn off comments if you stress it out too much. Yeah, also against that, because... safe, okay, hold on. Yeah, I wouldn't turn off comments, because like, there's all sorts of reasons for like, algorithm type stuff, because I think, you know, having... comments enabled means more engagement and blah, blah, blah. Things will get pushed more. But it's like, for the most part, they are nice comments. It's not like the majority of comments are bad. Some are really bad, and I have, like, hidden a few people from the channel recently. Or a couple. But yeah, for the most part, it's like mild, true things. And, you know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm just gonna... leave it, I think. Dude, we're getting like loads of levels. So I need my frontliner to be more survivable. I need these to get more hits off. Any other snake pet in the game apart from these two? Sloth. Sloth is allowed, but no, it's just snake and cobra at the moment. Maybe they'll add more. I think you can unfreeze the snail. You're probably right. It has... also, this is the sloth team, wasn't it? I didn't see. Well, go on the front, too. I could definitely do something on this. I'd rather give it protective equipment, though. This cat again. Freeze this, maybe. And then, if I sell this, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd rather give this something, like, protective. So if I can give it, like, another potato, maybe. I'd rather find a turtle and pull that onto it. But... yeah. Why did the sub-up change? It was simple and good, why? I mean, I did want new art. Yeah, these things are pretty strong. And I'm still somehow flawlessing. Okay, let's just buy sell this, try and level this again. I do see the potato. Like, maybe I do just buy that? Oh my god, like, everything's peanuts at the top. Maybe I do need to find, like, popcorn instead. That might be the best play. Okay, so we'll grab that. Have a pill now. I think I'm gonna freeze this. But also, like, I don't know. Because there's no point leveling this one. I only need one more to level that, and then, like, I can't fit any more cobras unless I throw it at the back, and then it'd be very hard to scale it. I'm gonna freeze all of these. I'm gonna leave the other wars, though. And then I'll see where that goes. Sloth is dead. Wait, is it dead? It is! Coffee, no! Rip. Rip in peace. In peace, Sloth. The sub badges changed? They did, yeah. I swapped them out. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I swapped them out like yesterday, day before maybe. I think it might have been yesterday, yeah. I got the Sloth twice, you monster. I did. Alright. So we have popcorn on there. Everything else I think is fine. Maybe start with this to see what this turns into. I'm hoping one of these, because then I can level that, and that'd be pretty nice. And it did. Nice. And then let's end on the other snake. Maybe, but this might be my... No, I'm fine losing another round. I want to get these stats, and then I can just buy this snake next turn, and then I'll be, like, done with my buy-selling stuff. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, so next turn, I can, like... Well, I can't do all of this, but... I might just, like, buy-sell more, buy a couple of snakes, and then that is it. I'm done with buy-selling. What is happening? Yesterday when getting eaten by a sludge of me while wearing gold armor. The gold armor just isn't even armor. I don't know what it is, but like, it doesn't protect you from anything. Is it just like slightly improved, something or other? Hold on. I need to think. Okay, I like that. Yeah, I feel like the gold armor is just like, it either does nothing and it's more of a visual thing, or it's like you take slightly less damage each hit instead of it blocking like instances of damage. The sub badges look really cool. Shame I won't ever get one. It is kind of sad that there's like no change for the founder badges. It'd be nice if you could do like have a separate scale for founders. Or if at least they had their own ones that like changed over time to show like how long you'd been a founder, maybe. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing any other stuff here. Let's just like make these large. Maybe a bit more on you. And Slugman, thank you for the gifted sub. Wait, there's two. And thank you for the gifted sub as well. Thank you. Milky and Bass, or Bass. Thank you. And what game am I talking about? It's Sons of the Forest. We were playing it yesterday. Not on stream or anything, but... Yeah, I've been playing that every, like, Thursday for a little while. It's been fun. Man, like, 28 damage snipes. Alright. We're getting there. Alright, another one of these. I do not need steak on this. Like, the only thing that works on this is going to be, like... It's got to be potato. Everything's doing too much damage for Lemon to, you know, do anything now, I think. I can almost level it. Freeze pear? I don't know whether I just hard roll for, like... Yeah, potato. But this is kind of one of the only ways I can get stats on it, so... Maybe I do freeze. Do freeze some pears. Did you guys do anything other than cut up camps and the shores of Canada? I can't remember exactly when you left. We did go into the cafeteria and we fought some old people. I don't think we did anything after that though. And that is a draw. We're like turn 30. Hold on. I want to do this. How much of a difference does it make? Maybe not a lot. It depends whether I snipe that or not. I'm gonna throw it on there, but yeah, I need like maybe popcorn on this instead. That might be the better play. Hello, Cobra. I think it might have to be popcorn. Like, it would be nice for it to not get one-shot by snipes. Oh, I mean, I can throw it on there for now, at least. I'm not that likely to find it, and that is an improvement. It won't get one-shots, hopefully. I actually don't know how much the 50 damage ones do. They may still do over 15. Actually, yeah, I think they do. Yeah, they definitely would. Okay, so if the 50 damage level 3 Cobra snipes this, then it still dies in one hit. Maybe popcorn and put it in front of the other Cobra. Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. No. That's only if I can find it, though, and I am very weak to pizza. Look at these. I refuse. Okay, I'll leave the pizza, but yeah, we need to try and find popcorn then. So what else can I do that would actually help this at all? Because I can't replace the equipment on this, because that's the only way I'm trading with that frontliner. Then maybe I swap these two around just so I get like... No, because that's the guaranteed hit on the second one. Yeah, I don't know. And Burzel! Thank you for the prime! Thank you, thank you. What do I mean by emoji friendly? They're just meme tags. It's an emoji game, or it was until they swapped them out. Yeah, okay. I'm probably going to die. It's an improvement, but I need popcorn at this stage. I refuse to take honey. I need bigger things. Stop! I don't need it. I don't need these. Oh my god, there's so many cobras as well. Okay. I got at least one popcorn before the end. But yeah, I generally don't know if there's any like better order I can throw on this team at the moment. So like, yeah, popcorn on here, throwing it in front of this one, so that one can also get like multiple hits off, could be good. But then these don't do enough damage for me to worry about like putting popcorn on the other ones, so I don't know. Maybe I do replace the backline this guy though, because he's almost definitely going to be able to trade one hit anyway. Like by the time it has to hit something, if it does. You'll never see so much chocolate in a regular game. No, I've had like very good luck this run. Like, I haven't been able to make use of most of it, but it's there. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy these. Alright, so this is my current thinking. Like, I can maybe throw another stake to the front, because then it's more likely to be able to trade well. I'm just worried that these are gonna take too much damage before they can do stuff, but like, it might still be the best play. I'm gonna try that, I think. Like, it means I get a more favorable trade with that guy. See what that does. Never let him know your next move. Sell all cobras now. It's like a genuine concern in this type of stuff though. Yeah, see, like I got good peanut value there. Because like they might know what I'm doing every turn, but I won't know what they're doing. And that was a brilliant popcorn luck there. Okay. Oh, more popcorn. The only issue is if I popcorn this, I am not sure if I'm guaranteed. Because like every popcorn I get is basically another trigger for them as well. So I don't know how great it is. Could also popcorn my backline. I haven't been keeping an eye on like how much damage things are taking. I'm afraid if I popcorn this, it's gonna die too early. And Crash Test, thank you for the prime as well. Let's just do it. I'll do that. I'm gonna leave the other one. All right, let's make you a little bit larger. But I can for no reason. Before I run out of time. Alright. Yeah, see, like, if this gets sniped again, it's just going to die. But I don't know if they were at risk of that anyway. Okay. Alright, Sean, you got me. GG's. That was a solid lobby. Very late game. Okay, GG's.